Welcome to Animal Flow, a movement practice which combines animal movements with some yoga postures. So it's a real blend of movement modalities. When you're ready, we'll begin in either a kneeling or any other seated position that works best for you. And then we'll start resting hands on thighs, tilting the head to the left. And then rolling over to the right. Just gentle half circles to begin. Just using this simple movement as a way to feel into the body, to get into your breath. You can start to build it up, maybe moving through full circles or maybe 3/4 circles. Bring the head back through neutral. Bring the backs of your hands together. Then spin the hands so the fingers point towards you. Close your palms. Turn the fingers away. Then flip the backs of the hands again. Keep moving through this. So you're just rolling the hands. You can start to really exaggerate this movement, flaring out the fingers. So we get a good wrist warm up ready for our practice. After a few times going in one direction, switch the direction. So fingers drawing towards you and then away. The next time you bring the backs of the hands together, hold this here. Press your hands together so you get a good amount of flexion through the wrist. Then close the hands together and press one hand over the other so you're just extending the wrists now. You can tilt your hands to the side, focusing on one wrist. And then switch so the top hand is pressing into the bottom. Good. Shake out your hands all together. Come into tabletop. So a hands and knees position. Bring the right fingertips to your temple and lift your elbow up to the sky. Start to draw circles with your elbow. So bringing the elbow all the way down and then lifting it back up. Really exaggerating the movement. Finding an opening through the whole side body. Inhale as you open. Exhale as you bring the elbow to the mat. One more. And then we'll switch sides. So left fingertips come to the temple. Elbow points up to begin. Inhale. Exhale, start to draw your circles. One more. Inhale as you open. Exhale, bring the elbow down. And return the hands to the mat. Then tuck your toes, hover your knees. Swing your knees to the right and reach the right arm up, twisting open. Come back through center, swing the knees left. Left arm reaches up. Keep that going. So this is stage one of the movement, just to get familiar. And then we'll add on a little bit. So as you twist open to the right, extend the left leg, like you're kicking your leg out in space. Come back through center, moving to the left, extending the right leg. Spread your toes so your leg is strong. And switch. You can begin to add in a little hop through the movement so it becomes a little bit more dynamic. Good. One more to the right, and then to the left. Come back through center, lower your knees down. Sink your hips back to your heels, almost as if you were coming into a child's pose, but lift your knees. So it's like you're ready to shoot forwards. Keep the gaze in between the hands. Then shoot forward, step the right foot to the outside of the right hand, coming into a lizard lunge. Step back to your crouching position. Shoot forwards, left foot steps into lizard lunge. Keep this flowing. Inhale as you shoot. Exhale as you come back. Finding that flow of movement and breath. Adding on a little bit as you step forwards with the right foot. Draw the right arm back, opening the chest. So a little twist to the side. Come back to your crouching position. Left foot steps forwards, draw the left arm back, opening the chest. And back. Keep this flowing. One more to each side. Come back to your crouching position. Lower the knees, take a little breather, reaching the arms forwards. Relax chin to chest, forehead to the mat. Then lifting up into tabletop. Bend your elbows, lower chest and chin. Then leading with your lower back. Start to round your lower back and ripple forwards like a wave. Bring your fingertips to the mat in front of you. Inhale to lift up into a wide cobra. Bring your legs together. Start to roll from side to side, pressing through your fingertips, pushing away from the mat. If your hands feel too far away, you may prefer to have them in closer so that you can push up a little bit more. Depends on what feels good for you. Come back through center, come back up into tabletop. Tuck your toes and come back into that crouching child's pose. From here, step the left foot forwards into your lizard lunge. Draw the right arm back and see if you can sweep your back leg through. Nice. Step it back and back to position one, that crouching child's pose or child's with the knees hovering. Left side steps forward, draw the arm back to create some space. Step the right leg through and hold. Hovering the hips off the mat. Step back and back to position one. Once more to each side. Right foot steps to lizard. Draw the arm back. Lean into your hand as you sweep the leg forwards. And find a moment to balance here. Come back to position one. Left side. Nice. Lift the hips, come back to downward facing dog. Pedal out the legs. Relax chin to chest. And then looking to the top of your mat, bend your knees. Jump the feet to the outsides of the hands. Finding Malasana. You don't have to lower the hips all the way here. Hips can stay a little higher. Start by rocking side to side. You could lift one heel at a time as you rock. And maybe slowly easing your hips further down. Adding in a little rock side to side. Good. Staying in your Malasana, but turn so you're facing the side of your mat. Place your hands on your right side, then lean weight into your hands as you swing your legs to the right, like a little monkey jump. Plant the hands to the left and swing to the left. Keep this going each time, seeing if you can get a little bit of air time, lifting the hips into a handstand. Channeling your inner monkey. Keep this going side to side. Nice. The next time you find yourself back in this squat malasana position, hold it there. Place the left hand behind you. Reach the right arm up. Pick up your hips like in a reverse tabletop. Sit the hips back down. Place the hands to your left and swing left. Back to your squat. Place the right hand behind you. Inhale, reach the left arm, lift the hips. Reverse tabletop, kind of like a wheel or a back bend. Sink the hips back down to malasana. Swing to the right side. Left hand comes behind, come up into your back bend. Exhale down. Sweep to the left. Right hand comes behind, come up into your back bend. Exhale, sink back down. Once more to each side, going at your own pace. Then returning to malasana, facing the front of your mat now. Extend your legs, find a folding position. You may want to pedal out the legs, give them a little break. Then bringing hands to thighs, inhale to lift halfway. Exhale to fold. Step back to a plank position. Lower your knees down. Bend elbows, lower chest and chin. Leading with your lower back, ripple the spine all the way forwards. Lie down on your belly. Bring hands under shoulders, finding a cobra as you lift the chest. Pausing a few breaths here, relaxing the shoulders. And then lower the chest, bring hands under shoulders, legs together. Roll to the left side of your body, place the right foot behind you, lift up into wild thing. Inhale, hips lift. Exhale, sit the hips down. Right hand taps the left foot if it's within reach or anywhere along the leg. Inhale, lifting back up, wild thing. Exhale, tap the foot. 2 more with your breath. Come back through center and roll to your right side. Place left foot behind you. Inhale, lift up, wild thing. Exhale, tap the foot. Inhale to lift. Exhale to tap. 2 more. Final time. Come back through center and lift up into downward dog. Good. Lift the left leg high, open out the hip. Sweep the leg out to the side and step the foot forwards, coming into lizard. Open out your back foot, sink your hips towards the left heel for Skandasana. You can either use your fingertips here for support if you want a little bit more of a challenge. Interlace your fingers, flip your palms to turn away from you, and lift your arms up. Keep pressing the floor away. The hips will want to sink down. The challenge is to use your strength to work against gravity. Good. Now let your hips sink down, roll the left knee into the mat and lean back. Draw in the navel, activate your tummy muscles, holding for a breath in. Exhale, lift back up, lift the knee, come back to Skandasana. Turn to face forward, step to downward dog. And lift the right leg high, opening the hip. Sweep the leg out to the right. Step forwards to come into lizard. Spin the back foot open to come into Skandasana. Either using your fingertips for support here or reaching the arms up just like before. Pressing the floor away. With your next exhale, let your hips sink down. Lower the right knee into the mat and start to lean back. Draw in the navel, hold for a breath in. Exhale, lift back up, lift the knee, come back to Skandasana. Turn to face forward, step back to down dog. Taking a breather here, big inhale. Exhale. Lift the balls of the feet so you're just on the tips of your toes, thereabouts. Inhale to ripple forwards, high plank. Bend your knees, arch your back. Exhale, move back to down dog. Inhale, come forwards like a wave. Exhale, moving back. Keep this flowing. One more inhale, rippling forwards. Exhale, back to downward dog. And cross the left leg in front of the right in downward dog. Start to bend your knees. Spin to the right. And reach your right arm overhead, coming into a reverse tabletop. Bring the right fingertips to right side temple. And roll the right shoulder back, opening the chest even more. Hold for breath in. Exhale, come back to downward dog. This time, right leg will cross in front of the left. Bend your knees, spin to the left. Reverse tabletop, bring left fingertips to the temple. Opening the chest even more for an inhale. And exhale, back to down dog. Once more. Crossing left leg over right, spinning to your right, opening out. Hold for a breath. Exhale, back to downward facing. Right leg crosses over left, spinning to the left as you find your reverse table. Exhale, back to downward dog. Lower your knees. Keep your hips over your knees. Walk your hands forwards. Come up onto tented fingers. Slowly lower your chest down into puppy pose, letting the heart sink heavy, forehead resting on the mat. Lift your chest. Come back into a kneeling position. Then swing your legs around and open your legs wide into a straddle. Keeping the feet flexed, toes and knees pointing up. Start with an inhale, lift from the crown of your head, lengthen your spine as much as you can. And then with your exhale, slowly walking the hands forwards. Going little by little, giving your body a chance to arrive, chance for the pose to evolve. Then relax, chin to chest. Start to slow down your breath. Inhale, lift the chest. Bend your knees and bring your feet together into like a butterfly position. Reach both arms forwards, and with your exhale, hinge from your hips as you reach and fold. Keeping the chest lifted so spine is long, but relax your chin to your chest, so no tension in the back of the neck here. Keep reaching through your fingertips. Find that sense of stretching down your arms, down the sides of your torso. Inhale, lift all the way back up. Keep the left leg as it is, but cross right foot over the knee. Bring the left foot in closer to you. Then left arm can wrap around the top leg. Turn to your right, coming into a twist. You can use your right hand behind you for support. Release the twist and turn to your left, placing the hands by your side for a counter twist. Lift from the crown of your head. Inhale. And exhale. Return through center. We'll switch the legs, so the right leg will be on the bottom, left foot will cross over the top of the right. Right arm will wrap around the leg as you twist to the left. And counter twist to your right. Place the hands by your side. Lengthen from the crown of your head. Inhale. Exhale, release. Come and lie down on your back. Hug your knees into your chest. Take a gentle rock side to side. You can either keep the knees together. I like to draw mine a little wider here. And there's also the option to take happy baby, reaching for the feet. Slowly draw the knees together. And then extend your legs down the mat, finding our final resting posture. Let your arms and legs spread wide, take up space, and soften into the ground. Reach your arms overhead, stretch from your fingertips down to your toes. Big breath in here. With your exhale, hug your knees into your chest. And roll onto your side and join me back in a seated position. That completes the end of this movement flow. I hope that you enjoyed the combination of styles and perhaps enjoyed moving in ways that you haven't done before. Thank you for your time. I'll see you for the next one.